It's Christmas in July, and Daveda Lane is hosting a DIY Christmas in July project. So if you want to see what I managed to come up with, keep watching. Welcome to This and That with Denise Jordan. I teach women how to make wise home, health, and beauty decisions so there's less chaos in their homes, they lead healthier lives, and they feel beautiful from the inside out. And today, I am doing one of my favorite projects, a DIY. Actually, what I'm doing isn't too difficult. What I'm going to do is take a bag that I already have around the house and repurpose it to a gift bag so that I can use it to put a Christmas gift in. There's always a time when you're wrapping your gifts at the last minute and you need a gift bag for something and you don't have one. So here's a way to take care of that problem, and you can even make your own bow. But before we get into that, if you're new to my channel and you want to learn more about running a household, cooking and cleaning and laundry and health and beauty and those kinds of things, subscribe, because I do videos about those topics all the time. But certainly check out the show notes in the description box below, because that's where I'll put information about my favorite housekeeping and gardening solutions. And yes, they are affiliate links, so if you click on them, I might receive a small compensation, so thank you very much. And let's jump into the tutorial. Okay, let's jump into it. We've got to go there. So for this particular project, you need a pair of scissors, some double-sided tape, a roll of Christmas wrap, and a bag that you can repurpose. All of these items can be purchased at the Dollar Tree or anywhere where you can pick up stationery or party supplies. So what I've done is I've taken this brown paper bag and I cut some gift wrap, some Christmas gift wrap that was about the size of the bag. And what I'm going to do is just bring the straight edge right up here to the top of the bag. And then I've got some on the bottom to go underneath, and I've got plenty to go all the way around the bag. And there's markings on the inside of the paper so that I can see where the line is straight. So I will put some two-sided tape right to down here to the top. So now I'm going to take the backing off of the tape. And I'm going to pull that up a little over halfway. And I'm putting my hand inside like this, just to kind of rub it to make sure it adheres nicely. And I'm putting a little crease here just so I can kind of see where I should be working. Now I bring this end up and I'm putting a little crease on this side. This is the crease that fits right up there against the bag. And I'm going to cut just enough of this so that it tucks underneath here. And I can cut right along the dotted blue line. So now I'm going to just peel this back, or fold this back just a little bit, and I'm going to fold it back on the blue line. And I'm going to bring this one over. And this time I'll put the tape right here alongside the bag. Peel the backing off. And we're just going to pull this right up along here. I'm going to flip it over and smooth it down so that I've got the wood or the hard surface of the table to press against. And now I can just fold this right on over underneath here, and then this little flap comes out and covers it. Now we're just going to fold this underneath the bottom just like we're doing a gift bag or a gift box. And I can use regular tape for this piece. And then I can take this piece that was left over and just put it over the base like that. So now we've got the bottom taken care of. And now we just need to tuck this down. So we'll clip it. Almost like a mitered corner, right up close to where the handles are. And then you can fold the edges in. Look how nicely that goes down. And we can just use regular tape to secure that on the inside. Then I just twist this little edge down and around. And we can put in a little piece of tape to secure that. And there you go. Look how sweet that is. Now I'm going to make a bow to complement this bag. So to make the ribbon, I'm going to fold this in half. And then I'm going to also have a piece of black ribbon, a little tag. And then I'm going to cut toward the center. And there's lines here on this paper. So I'm going to cut on the lines and in the middle of the lines, because I want to have nice thin strips for my ribbon. And this is just a nice way to make a bow that coordinates with your wrap. You use that leftover wrapping paper, just little pieces that are left over from when you've wrapped a package, and it just works nicely. Okay, so I've got these pieces all cut. So now what you do is you scrunch up this center. You just scrunch it up. So now we've got a bunch of it scrunched up like this, and it's all about the same size. And I'm going to take some of our ribbon and wrap it around nice and tight. Make a little knot. So now we've got it like that. And then we're going to take our scissors and curl our ribbon. So what you're going to want to do is get these little ends, and you want to be careful because you don't want to break them off. I always break off one or two, but you don't want to break off too many. And you're going to just kind of curl it just like you do that curling ribbon that comes with Christmas wrap. And you can make the strips a little bit smaller if you like, or a little bit wider. This is probably a good width though. And one left. There. So now, here's the ribbon that I've applied. So what I'll do is I'll cut off some of this ribbon now so that they're about the same length. And then I can use this ribbon to attach it to the package. But now here's my bow. And I made one earlier and already put one on the package, but I'm going to also add this one just to make it a little fluffier. But what you want to do is just kind of zhuzh it up just a little bit. Just kind of zhuzh it up. And you can just attach it to the package with the ribbon that I've got on here. And oh, I forgot to get the hole punch. Hang on, let me grab it. So I can take this hole punch and I'll punch a hole in the bag right behind this bow, because I want to make this bow just a little bit fluffier. So I can now bring this part of the bow up here. And I'm just going to take this ribbon and feed it through the hole and bring it through the other side. So now this ribbon is on top here. So there's wider, fluffier ribbon here on the bottom, and this one that I put on top is a little bit smaller, so it really complements itself nicely. And then I just tie this on the inside. And you could go with one bow or two. I just really wanted this to be a lot fluffier, and I don't like that middle to show so much. So that's why I like to do two, one that's kind of big and one that's kind of small. But you'll do whatever you have time for. So you can see here, I've just tied that inside there. And now I'll just zhuzh this up a little bit more. And look at there. Isn't that adorable? I'm just really liking how that looks. And then you just put whatever you need in your bag. And let me take this opportunity to thank Daveda Lane for hosting this challenge. I tell you what, for those of you that follow me know that I typically hate DIY. But this particular project is something that I did last year, and it was, like I said, I just came up with it because I needed a gift bag, and it was like last minute, and I wasn't going to run out, and voila. Necessity was the mother of invention, and I figured it out. And as far as how to make the bow, I did find that in on YouTube, and I will link that video below so that you can see more information about how to do that. Now here's my question for you. What part of this DIY project did you find most interesting? Tell me about it in the comment section below. And just so you know, I've raised 3 children. I've managed a home for more than 45 years, and I am a nurse by profession. So if you want to learn more about running a household, cooking and cleaning and laundry and planning and health and beauty, subscribe. I would love to have you as a member of the TNT community. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. And I know you guys are probably thinking, if you hate DIY so much, why do it? Well, one of the things is that I do want to learn new things, and I don't want to be afraid to try new things. And I think it was Eleanor Roosevelt that said, do one thing every day that scares you. And I'm trying to interpret that as that stretches you. And so really, when I did this project for the first time, and the first time that I did it wasn't for this video, it was because I needed to do it. I needed a gift bag, and I needed one right then, and I wasn't about to go out in the middle of the night. And I figured out how to wrap the bag, and I thought, oh, well, this is kind of cool. And then I looked on YouTube and looked at a couple of different videos on how to make bows, and here we go. So